Hello everyone, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to react to first impressions to Prince's Lovesexy. But not only that, you've seen the thumbnail, I picked it up on vinyl. Now this is a second-hand copy I found in my local record shop, and I asked him, because I'd never seen Prince in there before, so I asked him if he had the new Prince America 2, I think it's called. I can't remember what it's called now, it's gone from my mind. He said he didn't have it, but he took this out. Like, it wasn't in where all the other records are. I brought it out from the back because he knows me and we're kind of friends, which is nice to say. But he said this is really cool because it's a promotional copy, which is super cool. Promotional copy, not for resale. Now, I looked it up because I wasn't sure what that meant, but this means that it was given to radio stations or something like that so they could publicise the album, get it out there, you know, before it went on commercial sale, which is really cool. Now, I haven't opened this up yet or taken it out, so we'll see. But love that album cover. That is really cheesy. But because Prince is so good looking, it doesn't matter. If that was anyone else couldn't pull that off. Anyone else, that would be a horrendous album cover. But Prince does it, and it's really cool. And I love the font on the back. I won't be reading that to you because I can't read cursive, but that's really cool. More of this cursive writing, which is, I mean, it's a beautiful sleeve. I'm glad it's got its original sleeve. Lovely record, good condition. Does it say when it came out? Because I know this one came out after Sign of the Times, I believe. Yeah. And it came out... Oh, come on. Give me a minute. 1988. That's really cool. That's going over there, so I can listen to it in a minute. Now, my original video on Sign of the Times, it wasn't a positive review, but it wasn't a negative review. But now I absolutely love it. I think it's one of his best albums. It took a few listens to grow on me, so I'm wondering if this is going to do the same. Now, that's not the only Prince thing I picked up. In the same shop, it was damaged on the front, so he gave me it a bit cheaper. But I picked up Prince, the updated edition, by Matt Thorne. Now, since I've been able to see again, thanks to these glasses, I've been getting into reading. And I had been reading magazines more than full-on books because it's a bit easier for me. But this is a full-on... Well, I'm still excited to give it a read. So, you can pause and read that if you want. Chosen as one of Q Magazine's top 10 music books of the year and music book of the year in The Wire magazine by Rob Young. Matt Thorne's Prince is a definitive work on the man. I am listening again to every piece of music with renowned enthusiasm. Alex Taylor, Hot Chip. Famously I can't say that word. Preserved and controversial, Prince is one of the few remaining superstars of the 1980s who still perhaps remains an enigma. Now a firm fixture in pop canon, where such classics as Purple Rain, Sign of the Times and Parade regularly feature in the best ever album polls. Prince is widely held to be the greatest musician of his generation. His live performances are legendary, and his influence on music across pop, indie rock, hip-hop and R&B has never been more evident. Matt Thorne's Prince has been written from years of research and interviews with dozens of intimate associates and examines every phase of Prince's career over 35 years. That's why I don't do the ASMR videos anymore, because I can't read out loud. But there's a few pages with some pictures in it. Let me see if I can... Is that... I'm not sure who that is, but... That's cool. And the other one, I believe it's Prince with the Parade. Not the Parade. The Revolution. Let's see if I can... No. Some lovely pictures. But yeah, I'm going to go and listen to Lovesexy by Prince, and I'll let you know what I think. So I did a bit of research while I was listening. Originally, the follow-up to Sign of the Times was going to be an album called The Black Album in 1987, but Prince ditched the whole project because he deemed it too dark. And it said that he hastily recorded this, you know, to have an album. Now, that album, Prince's Lovesexy, this is brilliant. I genuinely believe that's one of the better Pink Floyd, I was going to say Pink Floyd, one of the better Prince albums I've heard. The standout song is Alphabet Street. Wow! The drums on that track sound so punchy and so high in the mix. It hit me straight away. It was just sounds phenomenal. And how Prince's vocals sound fantastic across the whole album. Especially where it's double tracked. It sounds superb. Now, on the streaming service I use, YouTube Music, the whole album is just one song that's 45 minutes long. I didn't really understand why, but after doing a bit of reading on a great website called princevault.com, which you should go and check out if you like Prince, it was because CDs, 1987, or the late 80s, CDs were becoming more popular. So as a sort of artistic stunt release, Prince released it on the CD as a 45-minute track, just the one Lovesexy track. That's why it was different on the streaming service. It makes sense. But for the vinyl release and then later CD releases, he would have the 9 songs. And what an amazing collection of songs. Alphabet Street is the best one, in my opinion. Gram Slam sounds amazing. No, with the I on the front, sounds fantastic. I'm going to mispronounce this. Anesthesia, but it's separate. Anesthesia sounds amazing. And, oh, I love the rap on Alphabet Street. It was brilliant. Dance On as a fantastic song. The title track, Lovesexy, was superb. When You're in Love, I Wish You Were in Heaven, were great. And then the closing track, Positivity, sounded super fantastic. All the words. It was a really great album, and I'm really glad I picked this up. Well, I would recommend you definitely go and listen to this if you haven't. I'm slowly going through the albums. I think the next one is a Batman soundtrack, which is cool. But this was brilliant. I honestly think Alphabet Street is one of his best songs, one of his better songs. It's going up there. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like Prince's Lovesexy down below. And I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone.